Hello guys, this is Space Arbus Gaming here, and today we are going to be doing, I believe, episode 6 of the Euro Truck Simulator. The last episode of The Sims was really short because the old man came home with Burger King. Which means, of course, that I had to stop doing the video, so it's only about 16 to 17 minutes of content, which is relatively short compared to the other videos, which are probably at least around 30 minutes. So it's about half that length, because I had to stop to eat the sandwich and the fries and have my fucking Sprite soda. So yeah. But today, hopefully, we will be traveling over a bridge, or get on a train, or get on a ferry. Because those are the things that we need to do. We need to check those things off in this particular series of videos. Alright, now, I did try to do this, obviously, because you see the 7% here. And it just utterly failed. So, we're just going to load up the last save. That one was like a failed attempt, and I didn't want to cover it. I didn't want to continue it because it was just bloody awful. So we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Let me set the thing here. Alright, so I'm going to do a quick job. Why? Because it's my damn video and I'm going to do what I want. Alright, so we're going to do calls for almost $7,000. Alright, so we're going to go into Germany. I'm just hoping that this is going to look like a nice car. Truck. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. So, yo. Alright, let's... No, not my cup of tea, to be honest with you. It's okay, I guess, but it's not my kind of thing. Oh, hold on. First off, let's do this. I think I'm going the wrong way, so... Yeah, I think I turned in the wrong direction. So that was kind of a noob move, I apologize. I turned in the wrong direction. Yeah, I'm going to accept that fine. Because that's just... I mean, there was no way I was going to be able to stop. Oh, look guys, it looks like we're finally going to go over a bridge. That is good. Because it's not in my vehicle, so we have to check that one off. When that happens, but... Yep, we're going to be going over a bridge. Just not in my truck. So that's a subcategory. Go over a bridge in one of my vehicles. So, obviously this isn't mine. This is a quick job. So this is somebody else's company. Though I do have some good news in response to the kind of PR that my company is getting right now. We've managed to do a couple of jobs, obviously, as you've seen, and the name is getting out there. Now, it is on the radar of some small companies, but none of the big names. You know, I don't have Walmart, I don't have Seals, I don't have Nike, I don't have Jordans. But some of the smaller companies have me on their radar. I'm gonna probably have to make up some like fake companies, you know, like fake companies for the rival companies of the trucking, because this game doesn't seem to have any competitors. So I'm gonna have to invent some competitors for this. Otherwise, it's just going to be kind of dull and boring and not much fun. So let's get up to speed here. I believe in the favorite video I was going into Poland, not Germany. I think that's where we're going, is into Germany. I've already forgotten. Yeah, I think I'm finally kind of getting comfortable with how I want this view to be. Something like that. That way I can kind of see the side of the road, just to make sure that there's no cars coming. I'm also gonna try to guess the flags. So the next time that we go to a place that has flags, I'm going to try to guess the country in which we're entering. Obviously, without going onto the map and finding out what country I mean. So that'll be something to do. I'm gonna try not to like pay attention to where the job is taking me, and I'll just accept the jobs. That way, you know, I can make the guesses. It is fucking raining like cats and dogs right now. There's something that always like intrigued me about these kinds of games is the sense of progression. Like, I like games that have a sense of progression. I like Minecraft because you start Minecraft with nothing, and then after a bit you have a castle, you have farms, you know, everything's automated. You have an automated farm, you have an automated spawn killing thing. You possibly have an automated sifting system so that everything goes where it's supposed to go, and yeah, blah 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 blah. Then of course you have games like Raft or whatever it was, where you're in the middle of the ocean and shit's just floating nearby, and you have sharks. You have like one piece of platform to use, and then of course by the end of, let's say, 10-12 videos, you have a multi-story raft with I'm gonna say coconut trees and nets to catch the floating debris, and enough food and water to survive indefinitely. And games like this, where it's like you start out, you don't even have your own truck. You start out with somebody else's vehicle, and you have to make the capital up to buy your first truck, and then you start doing your own jobs with your own stuff, and you start hiring staff, and you start buying them their trucks, and they start going out into the world and getting money that way, and they start leveling up. And I guess the one thing I kind of wish is that there was a little bit more of that aspect to this. That there was a little bit more in depth into, you know, the managing of your own empire, instead of, okay, select job, drive to destination, drop off, whatever, get paid, blah blah blah. There's like, it's supposed to be a trucking simulator, and it's not really stimulating the business side of the trucking simulation. It's simulating the truck driving part. I think no one can argue that, but it's not really simulating the business side of it. You know, you don't have other companies you have to worry about. There's no accidents that happen. There's no like delays that pop up, like messages like accident on I-81. Expect slowdowns. There's none of that. You don't get any messages like that. Basically, the only real messages you get are you've overdrawn your account and you've paid off the overdrawn account. You've paid off the overflow or whatever you want to call it. I kind of wish that was a thing. I kind of wish that there was accidents that happened that you would get notifications for. Kind of wish that, you know, everything was dynamic. So that you could drive down the same exact path and one is completely, you know, incident free, no issues. It's just smooth sailing. The second time you come down, there's some accident halfway through the journey, and you more or less have to stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. The third time around, maybe they're doing some road construction, and so you have to slow down, and you have to use the other lane. So there's no like two-way traffic. There's only one-way traffic. But you know that's just me. I'm just rambling. That's what I'm doing. I'm just rambling on about what I would like to have been in the game. And I hope that if they do another like Euro Truck Simulation, that they include more in the way of the business side of the game, with other companies fighting to have those contracts and you have to prove yourself. I kind of wish that the company had a little bit more weight to it. Basically, essentially it is, okay, name the company and that's it. There's not much else to it. It doesn't matter what your company is. You could call it Dog Sucks Dick and it wouldn't matter. I just, you know, maybe there's a mod that does that. I don't know. I'm not in the modding scene. I don't mod games. I play games as they came out. One, because I don't generally play computer games. Obviously, this is a computer game, but I'm not a big PC player. I'm more of a console player, and you can make fun of PC Master Race and console peasants all you want, but I'm going to defend the fact that on a console, the people who make the games know what they're working with. You know, they know the specifications they have. You know, there's only like 2 or 3 different versions of the system, so you know they can work on just optimizing the game for those what is this? Oh, yep. Okay, now here's a good one. Here's a message, and it says your account is overdrawn. You have drawn more money from your account than is available. We provided you with short-term credit for the next few days, free of charge, so you may resolve the situation. Please kindly pay off your credit balance as soon as possible. Okay, so basically once you've kind of played a little bit and you've done a couple jobs, these are the only messages you'll receive. That you've taken too much money out of your account that wasn't available, so we're going to give you some credit to help pay it off. And then, of course, you've paid off the overflow of your account. So we're just letting you know that, hey, you've kind of fixed that issue. And I kind of wish there was more stuff. Sales. Like, okay, 10% off trucks of this brand, for this day only. Or for the next couple of days. I don't know. It'd also be kind of nice if, you could, walk around like a headquarters. Like, you have your headquarters, and, if you level up your headquarters, you not only have more space for your trucks, but, there's bonuses to the staff. Okay, a garage is the default position. If you hire someone and they're working in a garage, they're not going to get any bonuses. They're just not, because it's a fucking garage. It's not nice. You got oil spots on the ground. It probably smells really bad because of, all the oil and ickiness. And then, you have, some ultra, modernized skyscraper kind of office. And everybody has their own little space. And everybody, is happy because they have their own office. I don't know. I'm just rambling. Only 84 more miles to go. That's good. Slow down. I don't want to get fined because I'm going too fast. I'm going to tell you this right now, though. I haven't really been paying that much attention. So, if I haven't crashed yet, that's kind of amazing. Because I haven't really been paying attention. Whew. I was kind of worried that I was going to hit that call. How much is this paying me again? Almost $7,000. Okay. The clouds seem to be building up again, so, well, maybe that's just it's cloudy right now. I don't really know. But I'm not seeing a lot of blue right now. I'm seeing a lot of gray. And that's another question I'm going to ask. Why do clouds turn gray? My guess is that, a cloud that doesn't have a lot of water in it, the light isn't being deflected so much. So, if you have a lot of rain, as in a storm cloud, there's so much water in there that when the light enters the cloud, it's being deflected so much that it basically loses all of its light for the most part. And that's the reason you have the gray underside of clouds. That's my guess. That makes about as much sense to me as any other explanation. So let me know. Is that the reason why clouds turn gray? Is that the light that enters them is being deflected so much? Because that's what happens. Raindrops are prisms. They act like little prisms. And if you don't know what a prism is, it's essentially it's what breaks up white light into all the colors of the rainbow. If you combine all the colors of the rainbow, you get white light. And if you break up white light, you get all the colors of the rainbow. The more you know. Of course, once we are done paying, once we do this job, we're gonna have about $7,000 coming into our account. So we should have around $5,000, probably about $5,300. Don't hit me! Don't hit me! Whew! How's the damage? No damage. Alright. Did I get fined for anything? I don't know. But no damage so far, so that's good. Let's keep it that way. It does kind of suck that I can't use the radio because at this point I would really like to use the radio because you know there's not really a lot to say right now. That's kind of one of the reasons why I'm just rambling, because I don't have really anything else to say. When do I need to sleep? In about 6 hours, so we're good. Probably the next job I take, I'm probably going to need to sleep, but not right now. I guess what I'll talk about now is I'm not a big train guy. I mean, I do want to play like train simulations type games just so I have at least something like that on my channel. But I find it oddly satisfying to watch what I call cab rides, right? And if you don't know what that is, it's okay. You're watching an entire train journey from beginning to end in one video, right? I've seen the longest one I've watched so far is about 8 hours. I'm not joking when I say I sat down for 8 fucking hours watching a train go from station to station in real time. This isn't compressed. This is real time. So you're sitting there for 5 minutes in every stop so that the train can fill up its passengers and do everything it needs to do. And then you travel for probably another 10 minutes to the next station, sit there for 5 minutes, alright? And then you continue. 8 hours. I sat there and I watched this train go from busy cities to countryside to snowy mountains. And I'll tell you, the thing that I enjoyed very much about this was the scenery. Yeah, I didn't really care about where the train was going. I couldn't care less about the destination the train was going. I believe that was Germany. I just saw the flag. I believe that was Germany. Alright. But it was the scenery that I was watching the video for, not the destination. I was watching it for the scenery. The rivers, the mountains, the hills, the small houses sprinkled about. The occasional person that you could watch taking a walk alongside the track. If you haven't watched train rides like that, you really, really should. Because not only does it allow you to see the world without having to pay any money, but you also get to enjoy some of the most beautiful landscapes this planet has to offer. From the lush green hills to the snow-capped mountains, to some of the most untapped land on the face of this green earth. However, unfortunately, guys, it is nearing the end of our journey together, at least in this episode, because now I'm about to drop off my my set of cars here. So our time together is nearing its end, I'm sorry to say. I hope you enjoyed this adventure together, going from I think Austria to Germany, but alas, our time is nearing its end. We did discover another equipment office, so that's good. Red, blue, green. Blue, red, green. I don't think that fits a pattern. Have I been doing that when I was supposed to? Like, how many turns did I have to take? I can't remember. In case I didn't do that, I'm sorry. I probably should have, but as I said, I wasn't really paying that much attention. So we should now have another piece of message here. Yep, here it is, and your account overdraft has been settled. We are happy to help in the future if you ever need our assistance. So yeah, I mean, aside from that, unless you have someone hired and they don't have trucks for a while, they'll message you and say, hey, I've been sitting here for a couple of days and I don't have a way of making any money. And if you still don't give them the truck, they'll just quit. That happened to me one time and I don't want to happen again. Okay. So we have about, what was my guess? About 5,000? Yeah, so I was off. It's only about 4,600. What was my guess? Wait, I don't know. I forgot what my guess was when we would be finishing this job, what I would have. But yeah, it's about $4,650. So, let's see here. We don't have enough money to hire anybody and get them the truck, but that doesn't mean we can't at least look at our options. Let's just see what we got here. You don't have any slots available for a new driver. Please upgrade one of your garages or buy a new one. I'm not buying one. I'm just looking. Let's see here. I'm thinking about possibly, if these people remain, I'm thinking possibly between her and her. Because he only has like one thing, and that's not really helping. I kind of want someone that, you know, has a little bit of experience. So the ladies. So, if I had to say, if I was to hire someone right now, obviously I can't. I don't have enough space, and I definitely don't have the money. I mean, I have the money to pay for them, obviously, because it's only like, what, $1,500? I have plenty of that. But I don't have enough money to pay for a truck, which is about $95,000 to $100,000 on the cheap side. So, yeah. if I had someone now, I'd have to definitely take out a loan. That just makes my situation 10 times worse. So yeah, if I was to hire someone, I'm probably gonna hire one of these two ladies. Right? So, anything I want to do? We don't have any damage. Nope, I'm gonna say that's pretty good. So I'm just gonna save it here. And then we will be ending the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And have a nice day. Later.